Hi Chiva hermanas and Chiva hermanos. On this episode of We Go To News, we're going to be talking a little bit more about history of Club Deportivo Guadalajara. How is it that we are called Chivas Rayadas de Guadalajara? And most importantly, the main event of this video is going to be the evolution of Chivas' emblem or its crest. How is it that we went from this to this? Let's go. As Chivas fans, I'm pretty sure we know a thing or two, or maybe a lot, about the history of Club Deportivo Guadalajara. But how much do we really know? In order to understand this, we have to go back to 1904, where Edgar Everaert came to Mexico, specifically to Guadalajara, Jalisco, all the way back from Bruges, Belgium. Everaert is a young business and salesman and a huge football aficionado. Once in Mexico, he met Calixto Gas, a French youngster working in Mexico as well, and also a huge footballer himself. They decided to unite forces and create a football club in Guadalajara. Fast forward to 1906, Union Football Club was born, and the rest is history. Once Union Football Club was created, of course it needed an identity. So now let's talk about the evolution of CHIVAS CREST since its creation and throughout 117 years of history. We talked about Everaert being from Belgium, specifically from Bruges. And if we look at Bruges' flag, we can see where the white and red stripes came from. Also, we have to consider a couple of elements that were incorporated into Chivas' emblem throughout the years. What we know nowadays as Club Deportivo Guadalajara's emblem is a combination between the crest of the city of Guadalajara and the flag of Bruges, Belgium. Between the years 1906 and 1908, it transitioned from Union Football Club to Club Guadalajara. That's why you see this first logo as a C and a G combined. It was very common in Europe to see clubs be named after their city. So by 1911, Everaert thought that it would be a good idea to do the transition of Union Football Club to Club Guadalajara. And on this logo, you can see clearly the C and the G well defined. This is an interesting variation because there is no evidence whatsoever that this specific design was used back in the day. However, in 2015, you could see an away kit using this exact logo. Finally, in 1923, we can see Club Deportivo Guadalajara AC in all its glory. From now on, this is going to be the official logo that's going to be modified, of course, throughout the years, but you could clearly see the red and white stripes and also the elements of the city of Guadalajara's crest. By 1984, we are still using the same design as back in 1923. This time, we added the 8 stars of every single championship. Same case for 1997, only this time we already had 10 stars. And by 2006, and with another championship under our belt, we just added another star. And last but certainly not least, by 2017, Chivas had won their 12th championship, and that only means one huge red star on top of our logo. These are a few variations of the Chivas logo throughout the years. La Chivita Estilizada that you can see right now in the esports campaign and throughout many Chivas merch overall. The 101 Chivas anniversary logo, and this time with a star in the middle because we won a championship that year. The Guadalajara logo that was used in the 115th anniversary, and of course, the Chivas USA logo. We cannot end this video without a couple of fun facts. The first one is that in Hungary, there's a team called Kisvárda FC, and apparently they took a lot of inspiration in the Chivas logo to create their own. You can be the judge of that. So where does Chivas Rayadas de Guadalajara nickname comes from? Back in 1948, Chivas had won a game against Tampico Madero 1-0, and an editorial director of a newspaper called El Informador wrote this: "Jugaron las carreras y ganaron las Chivas 1-0. Guadalajara loved the nickname and adopted the name as Chivas Rayadas del Guadalajara. Later on, en la era del campeonísimo, they were called el rebaño sagrado. If you want to attend to any Chivas Femenil or Chivas games in Estadio Akron, please log into boletomobil.com/Chivas and get your tickets. If you want to watch any Chivas Femenil or Chivas home games, please log into la señal más rojiblanca of Chivas TV if you are in Mexico or anywhere else around the world. But if you are in the United States, please watch the broadcast in English and Spanish through Telemundo Deportes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this and every single Chivas content on YouTube, and let us know in the comment section down below what else do you want to see. I will see you next week, Chiva hermanos. Signing off.